Right now, Jon Peditto is sitting in a cell in the Ocean County Jail waiting for his December 23rd sentencing date. That might be the least of his problems because on December 23rd, he's facing a mandatory minimum of 10 years in prison, up to 20 years, for growing 17 marijuana plants in the Pine Barrens, where he was caught by the police 3 years ago. He took his case to trial, and he lost, even though he tried to represent himself. So I wanted to talk to his family, because they said they've been devastated by this whole event. What's it been like the last few weeks without him?
Horrible, horrible. And I talked to him on the phone, and like, this pain is just devastating. I'm in that kind of pain. My life is gone.
I met up with Jon's brother Chris and his girlfriend Marilu at Jon's house in Mays Landing.
All he ever wanted to do was just fish and be able to do his thing. Just go fishing, grow things in the ground.
Jon Peditto had spent 35 years growing marijuana for his own use and just to share with a couple friends. His brother knew about this, but after his brother got caught and after he went to trial, even Chris's views started to change, and he's become an activist in this area just like his brother.
Jon represents hundreds of thousands of people. His cause is the cause of literally hundreds of thousands of people who are being incarcerated for these nonviolent offenses.
You know, you look around the apartment, you see what his life was, you see the garden in the back where he just grew some tobacco, really into beer making.
Up until his...
Hops.
Oh.
Yeah, they look interestingly like buds.
Oh, no,
They're not buds.
Oh, no.
Okay,
These
all
are
right.
hops. These are hops.
This is just a regular guy who had events thrust upon him and has become an activist. He tried to get the jury to nullify the verdict because he believes that New Jersey's marijuana laws are wrong. And a lot of people are agreeing with him. Chris is trying to raise $35,000 in a fund to get a lawyer to represent him both at his sentencing and at the appeal to try and get this overturned. For now, it's just a family's pain as they wait to hear what the judge's decision is going to be.
I mean, how much of this is the mandatory sentence guidelines that force the judge? The judge's hand is somewhat forced because he can't give him less than 10 because he has been convicted.
You're right. I mean, that's a reality that the family has to face. And to be clear, you know, they and Jon never felt that he should get off scot-free. They understand that he broke the law, yet they do believe that the law is wrong.
The law is what it is. Forgetting our opinion on whether it should change, how much of this does he put on himself?
If the decision comes down that he gets maybe a year or two in prison, he could accept that, and he thinks Jon could accept that. It's this 10-year minimum, of which, by the way, Jon will serve 8 before he's even eligible for parole. That's really got the family
54.
mad. Yeah, that's a good point, Bill, because if he serves to 20 years, he could be a 74-year-old man
nuts.
when he gets out of jail.
You have rapists and murderers getting out of prison sooner.
Absolutely.
December 23rd is his sentencing.
December 23rd is sentencing. We'll be there. Another interesting date. A week from today, the state Senate's going to consider legalizing marijuana in New Jersey. We'll be at that hearing, too.